Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. For the video today, I am back with another daily vlog, and it is Sunday. It is going to be a me day since I finished all of my work for the week, housework obviously, and I wanted to bring you along with me. Let's go. Alright, I've just done my skincare for the day and headed out. I haven't done makeup or anything serious because I'm keeping it pretty casual today, and I haven't said yet, but I'm actually heading out to see if I can get a haircut. I haven't booked anything, so this is a little bit spur of the moment. If one of these walk-in places has a spot free, I'm going to do that, and I am playing up with the idea of getting a fringe maybe, I'm not sure, I haven't given it too much thought, but I definitely need a trim, and normally my sister helps me with that, but I haven't had a proper haircut from a hairdresser in like 13 years. I don't know if I'll cut that out, but it's been a while, and I've just decided I want to change it up a little bit. I have thought about maybe going back to blonde since I really loved that, but at the end of the day, my hair is like damaged at the ends because this is still blonde under here. All of these ends, I had platinum blonde hair and then put dye over the top, so my natural hair color is probably down to here, and I think I've just matched it pretty well, but the actual hair itself definitely isn't in a good state, and I figured I don't know why I'm holding on to longer length if it's, you know, easy to tangle and quite thin. So I'm just going to pop into the shops, see if I can get a cut, and watch this space to see if I get a fringe as well. I'm not even sure what sort of style of fringe, maybe curtain bangs or like bottleneck fringe. I've seen like all sorts of different types. I don't think I want straight across. My face is wide enough already. I don't think that would do me any favors, but I'm going to see how I go. Anyway, I'm about to turn in and park, so I'll see you there. Alright, I am home now post haircut, and I've got to say I'm really happy with the change. I know maybe it doesn't look like I did or had much of a change happen, but I probably got like a good 2 or 3 inches cut off, so it's this nice medium length, and I've kind of got a little bit of a cut and bang situation. I am not great at articulating what I want, obviously even describing to you, but the hairdresser got it. She, I think, did a really good job. I'm very happy, and I've got to say, very humbling to sit down in the chair and sort of explain, yeah, I just want to trim, I want to like neaten up the ends obviously, and maybe cut a fringe. I was chatting to her at the start, and she asked me when my hair was down behind my back, she's like, oh yeah, what happened? Looking at my ends. Yeah, that was something else, but it made me laugh, and obviously I did need a cut. I, in the past, had sort of cut over my shoulders. I would, you know, just take care of it a little bit and have my sister sort of trim it sometimes behind my shoulders, but again, it hasn't been cut by a hairdresser in a long time. But yeah, now I can't say that anymore. I'm pretty happy. You know, I'll see how I go styling it and everything, but I'm very keen for this little change. But apart from getting the haircut, I just went around the shops a tiny bit to get a few things. One thing, for example, I have lost a soldier. I lost one of my nails. These are just glue-ons. But when I was driving on the way to the shops, I don't know what I did. I must have knocked my finger and had a loose nail. I put it on the dashboard or near where my speedometer is, and it fell into a gap, so it's now loose in the car. So I've got to fix my nails, but I think the reason why this happened is I've just used the world's worst glue. It's like a little cheap, tiny little stick of nail glue, like the tiny ones that they normally have at the nail salon. So maybe those aren't as strong as what I normally use, but I won't be using that again because, again, these are so loose. Like, can you see how easy that was popping off? Yeah, hanging on by a thread. So I am going to just get rid of these. Bear in mind, I did my nails with this set yesterday. Yeah, I have to redo my nails today, so I bought some new glue. I needed that, and this is just one from Kmart. It works fine. I also picked up a new jade roller, or I mean, this is actually made from stainless steel, which I haven't tried one like this before. I've probably spoken in the past about how I like to roll my jaw since I do clench my teeth or jaw at night. It's catching hair. But yeah, I like to roll my jaw just to relax the muscle, and I had 2 of these rollers at home and can't find either of them. I've turned my bathroom and spare room upside down, so I decided to pick up another one, and I've needed to roll my jaw for days, so this actually feels really good. It's nearly been a year since I've had Botox in my jaw, and I'm probably due for that. I think I was setting a pattern of getting it every 6 months, but I'm just sort of seeing if I can get by without doing it. If I keep up the rolling, maybe I can. I've gone phases in the past where I don't need the Botox, depending on how stressed I am, but I've been stressed lately, so I do definitely need to do this. That's a lot better. I feel like the Tin Man with his oil can. Now my jaw is moving free. The last random thing that I picked up was eye cream, which I think I said I needed. This is by Sukin, and I like a lot of their products. I didn't want to get anything too expensive, so I thought I'd give this a go. This is just the Purely Ages Reviving Eye Cream. So I'll give that a go. I like that it's in a pump as well. But that's pretty much it for the updates from when I was out. The only other thing I will mention is that I started reading a new book, and this is actually a new book that came out. It's not just new to me. This is Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham. I have enjoyed 2 other previous books of hers that I've read, All the Dangerous Things and A Flicker in the Dark, and this one came out like 2 or 3 days ago, so I knew I had to pick it up, and I just read like 2 chapters. I didn't get much reading done when I was getting my hair cut, mainly because it didn't take too long and because I ended up chatting to the hairdresser a little bit. I think that's going to be the plan today. I'm going to read this and I'm going to redo my nails. Not sure what else I'll get up to, but I think what I need to do first is find some lunch since I'm pretty hungry. Alright, so this is my lunch. I know it looks a little bit crazy. It's vegan shakshuka, so basically sauteed tomatoes, capsicum, and how I've veganized it, instead of egg, I've got blended tofu in there, which I did try and boil in the rest of the sauce. It didn't turn out great, but I mean, looks wise it didn't turn out great, but I think it tastes pretty nice, so that's the main thing. And I've just got some avocado on top, so I'm gonna eat this and then I will check in after. Alright, I have finished fixing my nails and I've also tidied up the house a little bit. Nothing too exciting, but I'm sitting down now with the aircon blasting because even though it's a little bit of a gloomy day, it's so hot and humid. So while I do wish I could be reading outside on the back deck, I'm just going to sit here where it's comfortable, and I'm going to read a little bit more of my book since I'm not very far in. I think I'm only on chapter 3, but I'm interested so far. Again, it's very early on in the story, but I am intrigued, so I'm just going to keep reading.
Okay, so I just had to mention, I've basically been listening to this on loop, Prelude to Ecstasy from The Last Dinner Party. Came out the other day. I love it.
Alright, I've taken a pause on the reading and I've just taken the dogs out for a walk since it's cooled down a bit. Okay, so I've come home and just had a shower and started dinner. It's night time. I've actually been cooking for quite a while, making dinner. Tonight I'm making Irish stew for something different and it's nearly done. So I'm just gonna go and show you that. Alright, I've just gotten ready for bed. After dinner, I watched a movie with Bran. We just watched Mr. Deeds, which I actually haven't seen before, but we're going through all Adam Sandler movies at the moment, I guess. Anyway, I am ready for bed and I'm just going to read for a little bit until I fall asleep. More of this, and I don't think I said, but in the afternoon I got about a quarter of the way through, so I'm keen to keep going. I'm obviously not going to finish it tonight, but I'm interested to see how it goes, so I'm going to focus on that. But before I go, I just wanted to thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. But like I said, I will be leaving you here, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!